Hello, and welcome to episode 13 of Eledor Plays Kenshi. So we're currently still at Flat Lagoon. Get the creepy music playing. Is it here? I think it was in here. Alright. By the two. Are there any maps we don't have? Nothing much there. Do I have a skeleton repair kit? Oh. Wait, is it better or... Huh. If you ever do get skeletons, skeleton repair kits won't get you so far. They occasionally will need to visit a mechanic shop and use one of their bays. Not sure if there's any here. Oh yeah, I was going to hire someone to... They can remain here. Do a fuck on them? Been very... Oh. One of the guards on one of the bolt casters there. Usually you get beat things, you get bone dogs, you get these bat creatures trying to climb up here. Tons of different things happening all the time here. So it's actually a worthwhile spot to sort of stay and occasionally accumulate resources. But I don't think we're getting that today. So one thing you can do is if I was to buy this and set up a research bench inside it, I would then be able to basically have the books there for someone to use, and I wouldn't have to run Ares all the way back. Still need to, and we might go visit Shark as well. Oh, should I go visit Morn? No, Morn's a horrible place. There's a reason why it's called Morn. It's constantly on attack. Caton, though, that might be worth visiting. That's a massive weapons factory and stuff. Well, I say massive. Don't know about Drifter's Last or Clan Steady. I haven't been to those. Don't really want to go into here. What was it? Yeah, one of these spots is basically the spider zone. The humanoid spiders. And horrible messiness occurs there. We'll get everyone back to mining now. We'll get more of those for Molly. Probably should buy better quality ones because they're not very fast at healing. You see the quality? It's only 5. Well, we'll get one like Logan's, which is 40. And then you go to the one Ares has got, which is 100 out of 100. So advanced first aid, and it's not actually that expensive looking at it. Yeah. It's got a bit of a price marker, but it's not super expensive. Yeah. Alright. So, if we want to get the... That we need one engineering slot for that. That will get us all the things I really want. We can get the more advanced buildings later on, which are these circular style buildings. Supposed to have been one out here. Oh, I somehow missed it. Maybe it's up around here. I swear it was around here though. Maybe it's up around here. It's basically just a way station in the middle there. Okay. Yeah, there's the advanced outpost blueprints. That lets us get the more advanced buildings. So, need to get that combined with the large building shells and... Can't see it in grey there. Medium building shells. So you get that. And then you get the tech. And I think there's one other you need to get, so you need a third engineering bit. And you get that. I don't want to go too far with all this stuff because I still want to. I might get that. Probably need basic defense walls. So I don't want to go too far with any of this stuff because I sort of want to set up a base and then do it. Yeah, don't we have a box of stuff? Cactus. There's one cactus bit. I don't know why I'm keeping that. All that. I need wheat straw farming first. Alright. We'll check. Jeez, my voice is just terrible today. Get to Zerka. Where is he? There. Go check out our little friendly building over here. Pushing up the shove, we might need to just take a little trip down to Squin. What we got? Just a cactus, a dried fish. Nothing really useful. Alright. Zerka, you're on a trip. Might be worth getting Kang or someone else as well when we get there. There's also... Giant lady. Actually, Zerka doesn't have a bag. Whoa. Damn it, Griffin. Took some hits there. Watch out for wolves. Alright, Bard's got a bag. Okay, we'll take Bard. Stack or Squin, either one. Squin's... well... She's Stack. Stack looks closer. I feel like I need to give him a different weapon too. What was his... Probably should give him a proper katana. So we're just going to go buy some wheat. Oh, I was going to Squin to get some people. That's fine. Anything happened here? Ooh. There you go. As I said, this attacks which happen all the time. So boneyard wolves are bigger. Look how much leather comes off them. That's insane. Are there any others? Occasionally I actually get in. Not in this case from the looks of it. Alright, so I can sell a bit of that leather off. Because I definitely don't want Ares running around with that much stuff in their bags. Alright, I can get 2 more actually. Of the ancient science books. So basically, finding engineer books in shops is very rare. I think there's only like 3 or 4 you can actually buy in-game. The rest you actually have to hunt around. There's creepy music. There's a lab somewhere down here. Jeez, really creepy music. There's a couple of ruins here, which have some. There's probably a few ruins down around here. Ooh, that's under attack. What's he under attack by? Are they just hungry bandits? Yeah. They'll be dealt with. That's the morning music, I'd say. It's very atmospheric music Kenshi has. I love it. It's just eerie, creepy music. It sort of fits the whole world. It has all this unsafeness and then the small elements of safeness. All these massive landscapes with just small little cities which you can go to for protection. And even then, not all of them are friendly either. Particularly depending on your starts. One of my favourite starts is called Holy Sword. And you start with a really powerful weapon, which is great, except your character's crap. Has no skill in using that weapon, so basically can't do more damage than a usual person. Eventually they'll be just throwing out damage left, right, and centre, but it's usually how I actually play. Problem is, you basically lock yourself off from here, and you lock yourself off from the United Cities, sort of. I don't know quite if it works for the United Cities. But it sort of locks you into just the Squin area in the hub. So anyway, we're after groceries. General shop. Oh, yeah. Oh, you should black chain it. Cool. This is where a trading bag would be more useful. The cotton as well. Yeah. I don't really need the one. Nothing else we really need. Do they have an armor shop here? I don't think they do. Armory. Oh yeah, they do. Cool. See if we can get Bard armored up a little bit. You have a good helmet. Yeah. A little expensive. I was hoping for some leather armor or something. Yeah, that's all we need him to do. I will need to start figuring out where I want to set my base up. So I've got a couple ideas. I could do one. Are you going to chase him? No. Give us do one here. One of my favourite locations is this location because you can sort of wall it all off and it's got a good mix of resources. Problem is you're in the middle of Holy Nation territory. Another spot is, I've been pointing to this one before, but it's here in the Falklands. It's a very nice region for that sort of growth. You can also do one in the Hive area. Another one you could potentially do is possibly down here. Shem over here is another good spot. This spot looks nice, but we'll investigate that at some point. I've heard things about what it's really like. Then you got the Cannibal Plains up north. So, where's Cannibal Plains? Is it? I think it's here. Got a lot of cannibals and stuff happening all the way up here. Might even be here. Actually, it could be that. I don't know what that spot is. I'll have to check that out. You also got the islands. I think one of the islands is really good. I can't remember which one. It's called Crab Island. I can't remember if it's that one or that one or that one. Or even that one. Also up around here you have Leviathans. Which are massive, massive monsters. If anyone's played anything from obviously 13? 13? Yeah, one with lightning. There's some Leviathan type creatures in that, which are these giant turtle creatures, and it's basically what Leviathans are in this. Wolf chasing. Thankfully they're slow, so they won't keep up. Groot, are you blocked in the way? Oh, Groot's getting hungry. Notice we're running low on food. What's that? Is that boots? Slavers have been through. That's what's happened. food. Alright, Faye, do you have a bag? No, you do not. Who's got a bag? Dirt. Alright, Dirt, you can go. They're still chasing him? Always as a reminder, if you get chased by animals, run to a building. They can't follow you. Dirt's just weak, that's why. We're just going some food. Don't run any of the other stuff. We're good there. String bat's not good. As you can see, even though I've got the wheat straw in this one here, it still counts. Oh, she's going to rebound off it now. Griffin's coming too. Alright, she'll drop us some food. That'll be good. I'm always looking at, cause if I can get a good look at her beak thing, I'll do that. As you see, it is very well protected. It's got a lot of guns going, ready to go. Always one issue with this game is the camera. It can get a bit stuck on things. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything here. So, what I'll do is I'll hire someone here. They can stay here. Areas can move on. I think there's a couple of people I could have hired here. Just occasionally have to check in and make sure they get some food. Laptop. There's a bunch of mercenaries. Must have been the other one. Oop. Okay, we've got hep or cat. Let's go cat. Okay. She's very skinny. She's suffering malnutrition at the moment. So anyway, I'll be doing my normal anime face. We'll go for that one. Sometimes it breaks the neck a little bit. I think the more I just make it worse when I do that. No. Set the posture. No. Neck position. It might also just be because she's skinny. Okay. Put that back to standard. I have very exacting standards, obviously. Do more of the eyes, because we don't really need them to be looking like that. One thing I like doing is if you just do that with character, you can change the age of the character a little bit. Also shrink the eyes a little bit. Or I think there's a narrow option here. You can make the character look a little bit older without having to do a lot. There you go. Might just make her eyes a little bit more tilted. You can tell I get a bit obsessed sometimes with this stuff. Okay. Alright, we'll give Cat some food. That should do her. Aries could do a... Should get a bigger tray of ration. Probably should have grabbed it. I could have grabbed the ration pack from here, but... Alright, so Cat's job will be to keep this place... Well, eventually he'll come pick her up. Maybe pick up Hep as well while we're on the way. Cat's job will basically be to man this location, occasionally just loot monsters and stuff like that which get killed by the guards. Like said thing down here. Anyway, we'll be gonna go to Shark. Just keep a lookout for things. Again, this is good for a swing because it means you'll build it up. Because we'll need that later on when we get into the swamps. Sort of like there. Ooh, we get some of them. They're bat monsters. Land bats. Quite tough. Ares is not equipped or capable of dealing with them, so we will retreat. Post haste. They're quite slow, obviously, but they routinely attack the flat Sagoon. Okay, we're going through. Oh, the one we're going through the bone fields. I feel this is a horrible location. What have I done? What's that? What the hell is that? Gorilla head or something? I don't like this place. I don't feel like I've been here properly before. I feel like the Burning Forest has a lot of horrible stuff in it too. Oh, come on, game. Note yourself, next time go for Shem. Ares is fast enough, she should be okay, hopefully. Ah, yep. Those are the blood spiders. I think we just found a ruin too by accident. Oh crap, don't double back. Those are what make the swamp so terrifying. There's lots and lots of those things. This is why you don't want to be in this particular location. There's a character there you can recruit who can basically sense it from a distance, and she's really useful for that. Mew. Mew? Yeah, I think it's Mew. Freaks out every time, but she gives you an alert when they're coming. The blood spiders, or red spiders, are basically this tiny version of the big man spiders. There are resources here, though. Way to deal with the spiders is basically just have a lot of crossbowmen. Because they don't have a lot of health, so you can shoot them down pretty quickly if you have... maybe not junk bows or toothpicks, but if you have spring bats or... rangers. I should be able to take him out in 1 or 2 hits. Springbats is the early heavy bow or crossbow, and rangers are sort of the medium mid-range bow. Okay, where are we up to now? Okay, we're all missing the swamp. There are ninjas. There are spiders everywhere. And this is your only real decent spot you can grow rice and hemp. Hemp is a thing in this. Hemp is useful for fabric. Also, you can make drugs of it. Funny that. It's always perpetually raining here. I'm purely focusing areas because this is a really dangerous area. If you don't pay attention to your character, you can basically end up getting killed really quickly. These big trees. Big creepy trees. Now one of the big problems is there's a lot of bayou type thing. Oh, what did I just run past? It's a nest. That'll load up. Keep loading. Shark's not too far away. Sometimes the game's loading. If you slow down the loading, if you slow down the speed, it would still have issues. Lots of little swampy puddles. Thankfully, there's no diseases in this game. I reckon if they added diseases, this game would be hardcore mode. It's already pretty hardcore mode, but here we are. This is Shark. A sort of safe spot in the middle of all this. It's not exactly the best protected, but you got a lot of the hounds. Oh, Stubbs! Stubbs Munso! He's a bit of a dumbass. Best way to put it. So, you can't actually build any of these buildings. You can buy some. Can't remember which ones you can buy. That one. I think you buy one of the big ones. Maybe it's the Swamp Village. But they're not particularly large buildings. They're quite expensive. They're cool. The design's quite cool. They're like a corrupted version of the actual late game outposts. Ooh. Where's the weapons go? Okay, so this is where you can get desert sabers, which are really good against spiders. And they look really cool too. And they've got a bit of armor and stuff you can get as well. We'll keep going to that bar. It's Faction HQ. So was that other one a bar? Dancing Skeleton. Dancing Skeleton is one of the few locations you can do actual gambling. They've got an actual sort of mini game you can do. There's me. No, it's double. There's Hamot. He's a good fighter. Masaru. Is Birmingham here? Must be the other one. Hamot's a good fighter. He's one of the better ones. He's very anti-slavery though. Well, that's a bad thing. Stubbs. Best name in the game. He's complete doofus though. I think he's actually a Scorchlander too. Despite his appearance. I'll go try and find Miu. I think she's over here. Oh! And there... we got the blood spiders. Aren't they lovely? Aren't they lovely? Totally not a spider because it's only 4 legs with 2 arms. Creepy faces. Just make sure they're dead. As always, if you want to make sure an animal stays dead, take its teeth. Not very subtle here, are they? One issue of making a base in the swamp, it's always raining. That's not the best sound. I think that bitch is actually a proper skeleton. Yeah, it is. Where is me? Oh, there she is. One of the few unique NPCs in this game, other than she actually has a actual character trait which allows her to sense spiders when they're getting too close. Truth. I don't remember Truth being in here. Bombingham's usually a one of the hivers. Green is one of the best shots in the game. At the start, 65 crossbowman. You get him a good crossbow, he'll shoot things really well. I word that so well. This music feels really appropriate for this area. Now from memory, these bar thugs should start a fight at some point. Where are the bar thugs? Yeah, I think all Logan needs to start a fight at some point. So anyway, this is Shark, the center of the Hounds territory. So the Hounds is a faction which controls Shark. It also controls some of these villages around here too. There's a ruin there we can go investigate at some point. Yeah, so ideally... oh, where's Molly? What am I going to use Molly? Circa. Nothing worth getting there. Alright. So. That actually give Ares enough money to get me. I do want to get her. Her and Haymont are the ones I want. Welcome to the swamps. Land of the murder, rapist, arsehole. Land of the giant, ugly ass, goddamn spider. Drink smashes on the floor. This place stinks. Okay, spit it out. What happened? I'm an ex-slave, ex-farmer before that, actually. Can't forget my roots now, can I? Managed to escape the empire with my good friend. A commendable feat, if I do say so myself. Shit, you even seen one of those slave camps? Anyway, swampland seemed like our only choice. You know, being branded slaves and all, but we got attacked by spiders just short of the city. Sucked Ned's goddamn guts right out of him. Made all this way just to be killed by a goddamn oversized bug. That's terrible. I'm sorry. Sit down, why don't you? Have a drink with me, will you? Sure, why not? You ain't one of them, are you? One of those swamper assholes? Well, I... Whoa, hey, you got real pretty eyes. Anyone ever told you that? Yeah, I know. Stay any longer, I'm going to have to charge for it. Hey, that's my job. Haha, well, you ain't going to get a cat with me. Still got to pay my tab. He got... I like you, alright? How about I come with you back to your cave nest? Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever the hell you come from. We'll go there. Hey, I'm pretty good with that shovel, I'll have you know. Just need to sober up with another sake. Hang on. Sure, you could be entertained to have around at least. Woo, so long, swamp suckers. If you want to modify, you have to take it to a one of the plastic surgeons, obviously. Don't think there is one in Shark. Memory? Oh yeah. So if you ever had a skeleton and they get hurt, this is what you need to get them back to full health. Skeleton repair kit, will only get them so far. Kind of disappointed there wasn't any more skeletons here. So Mia's one you can get for free. She is kind of useless. But she's good for is she is a farmer and labourer, as she said. And she's fairly tough and somewhat dexterous. Haymot is another good one to get. He's a pretty heavy fighter. And green, just for that shooting ability. Anyway, beyond that, stand out on this guy. Character areas don't look pretty tough, actually. But anyway, beyond that, thank you for watching. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Beyond that, there will be Cyberpunk tomorrow, more of the Phantom Liberty playthrough. Then there will be Mountain Blade 2 on Thursday, Rogue Trader 40k on Friday. It should be a little bit more gameplay heavy next session, hopefully. And then Rimworld on Saturday, Minecraft on Sunday, and then we're back to the start of the week again. So anyway, thanks for watching. Look after yourselves, look after your pets, keep doing what you're doing, and cheerio.